Okay, so yesterday, our first day at Leo, we did 7,500 steps, and today we've already done 1,500 and it's only 8 o'clock. We're now going to walk right the way down this beach, right around this corner bend over there, and then around to the hotel that I used to stay at, which is now closed, Nido Cove, and we're going back on a walk down memory lane. And then look at this sea. Couldn't you just skim and swim here? Look how flat it is. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should change my mind. Maybe I should come and live in Nido. The birds are looking for the fishes. This is probably the shot you most often see of Nido, of Bucket Bay. And hopefully tonight we'll get a beautiful sunset out here. These are just some of the tour boats, but you'll see there's a lot more in Nido town, like 50 more. Like this once they've finished. It's almost like it was made in a movie. How about that? This, for my friends in Bahrain, is a white sand beach, and it's free of charge. Anyone can come here. Unlike in Bahrain, where you have to pay to go on the beach. Any more questions about why I'm moving to the Philippines? We have security guards every few hundred yards, armed to repel terrorists coming in from the sea. Behind the trees here, hidden very neatly, are another 5 hotels. Listen to the sound of silence. In case you're wondering why Palawan has been voted the most beautiful island in the world for the last, I think, 5 years now, by such great publications as Condé Nast magazine, Asia Tour Company, and various others. Well, hopefully this will give you a bit of an idea. And you know, this isn't the most beautiful part. There's still parts that are more beautiful than this that I haven't been to, such as Coron and Cuyo and the Balbac Islands. And yet everyone seems to focus on Nido. Do you notice anything about Leo Beach? And compare that to here. What do you notice, viewers? What is there on this part of the beach that isn't on the other part of the beach? Yeah, you got it. The fishing bankers, because they're not allowed on Leo Beach. Now Leo Beach, ladies and gentlemen, is a public beach. Echoes of Bahrain here, eh? Ritz-Carlton, Sofitel. Take a beach, put a hotel on it, and then ban the public from coming on it. And this is why Ayala, the owner of Leo Beach, has been taken to court. Because this is actually indigenous land down here. And the locals want to have their boats in the sea, on the beach, not all crowded down here. Here goes the Swift Air flight, taking off from Manila. Probably 50, maybe 70-seater plane, 8:10 a.m. The lovely thing about Leo Airport, there's only one airline, there's only one plane. They own the airport, they own the airport staff, they own the planes. So no delays, everything always goes on time. I just want to share this with you. This is my favorite shot of Leo Beach. You can't see it, it's hidden. And this is how it used to be when I first came here in 2014, and I stayed at Nido Cove and I walked along this beach, the opposite direction to which I'm going now. And I came around this corner and there was this beautiful, pristine beach. No hotels, no restaurants, no shop. I think the airport was just about there. It was still ITI at that point before it became Swift Air. And it was just beautiful and peaceful. And then I remember the day that Marco said to me, he was the manager at El Nido Cove where we're going now, oh, they just put the foundation stone for Leo Beach. The great thing about going for lakad or for a walk in English is that it clears your mind. And as I've been walking along this beach, I keep noticing trees like this, which I used to have to climb through or walk around if the tide was out to get to Leo back in 2014. I just checked the steps and we're over 6,000 steps, so we're done 5,000. So that means with going back it's going to be over 10,000 as I predicted. And the good news is we got past all the trees now that are blocking the beach, and we just have to go along past these rocks down here, and then we'll be at El Nido Cove, and I'll show you why I fell in love with Palawan back in 2014 when I first came to stay at El Nido Cove. So the end of the journey is very close now. We have done 6,000 steps and we're just approaching El Nido Cove, and I have to say, as the memories flood back of my many stays here, as I say, I first came here in 2014 with a guy called Drew, who I met in Puerto Princesa. We stayed together in Puerto Princesa in 2013. Then in 2014 I went back to stay with him in Puerto Princesa, and we got a van here to El Nido, which is why I hate the vans and don't travel in vans anymore. And we stayed here for a couple of weeks, and I met Marco, who was then the manager here, Toti Martinez, who's also Ninning to Cyrus, my inner anak, with Ran and Geraldine. Ran and Geraldine both worked here. And Rochelle, Mars, Sheila, Robert, Edsel, Adam, Joey, the Guapo chef, and Erwin, the Pangit chef, and all the others. And this is the end wall just down here. So here it is, El Nido Cove.